Hey guys, before you spend or ignore this coin, stop right here because what I'm about to show you might completely change how you look at your pocket change. Today we're talking about the 1970 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that most people think is common, ordinary, and basically worthless. But collectors know there's something hidden here. And that's exactly why some versions of this quarter have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1970 quarter has reached prices as high as $3,000 to $4,000, and in some rare cases even more. And when you convert that into Indian and Pakistani currency, you're looking at Restuan 50,000 plus or PKR 10,000 plus, which means this small coin could quietly be worth millions. And the scariest part is, most people spend it without ever checking. Now here's where the mystery starts. Because not every 1970 quarter is valuable, but the ones that are valuable hide their worth in tiny details that almost nobody pays attention to. This coin features the classic George Washington portrait on the front, a design that collectors instantly recognize. But I won't even talk about the date just yet. Because what really matters first is how this coin was made. The 1970 Washington quarter was produced during a major transition era in US coinage, meaning most quarters from this year are clad coins made of copper and nickel, not silver. And that's exactly why people underestimate them. But here's the twist. Some rare examples, errors, and high-grade coins have shocked the collector market. The real value comes from condition, mint mark, and rare mistakes. And this is where people lose money without even realizing it. Because a mint state, MS, or proof 1970, quarter can be worth dramatically more than a circulated one. Especially if it shows sharp details, strong luster, and zero cleaning damage. The mint mark is another secret weapon. Philadelphia quarters have no mint mark. Denver coins carry a D, and San Francisco coins have an S. And S-mint proof coins are the ones collectors chase the hardest because proof strikes were made for collectors, not circulation. And when they survive in perfect condition, auction prices jump fast. Now let's talk about something most people completely miss. Errors. Because error coins are where the real money is hiding. Off-center strikes, double dies, wrong planchets, and weak strikes can turn a normal-looking 1970 quarter into a four-figure collectible. And yes, collectors actively hunt for these mistakes and pay premium prices. But here's a warning that could save you thousands. Never clean this coin. Cleaning removes original surfaces and kills value instantly, even if the coin looks shiny afterward. Collectors want originality, not polish. If you want to check your coin properly, start by examining the mint mark. Then look at the overall condition. Check the edges, the strike quality, and any unusual details, because one small anomaly can completely change the value. Now, if you're wondering how people actually sell these coins for big money, it's not random valuable. 1970 quarters are sold through major auction platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, eBay, and professional coin dealers, and the highest prices are usually achieved when the coin is professionally graded and slabbed. Because grading adds trust and credibility. And here's something that creates real suspense in the collector world. Even today, people are still finding rare and high-grade 1970 quarters in old collections, drawers, and rolls, which means valuable examples are still out there, hiding in plain sight. So the next time you see a 1970 Washington quarter dollar, don't rush to spend it. Don't assume it's worthless. Take a moment to check it. Because this coin isn't just pocket change. It's a silent opportunity. A coin that looks ordinary but can secretly be worth thousands, and in some cases, millions when converted internationally. And that's exactly why collectors say the most dangerous coins are the ones everyone ignores. Because the real treasure is never obvious, and the 1970 Washington quarter dollar proves that sometimes the most valuable things are hiding right in your hand. Now let's move forward and talk about the next coin, because the story doesn't stop there. The next quarter I'm about to show you is the 1973 Washington quarter dollar. And this one is interesting for a completely different reason. Because unlike the previous coin, this quarter doesn't scream value at first glance. It stays quiet. It stays low-key. And that's exactly why so many people underestimate it. But collectors know that 1973 quarters hide their value in places most people never check. This coin, again, carries the familiar George Washington portrait. But what really matters here is how clean the strike is, how strong the details are, and what condition the coin survived in. Because high-grade 1973 quarters, especially in mint state, have surprised the auction market more than once, with some top-graded examples selling for $1,500 to $3,000. And when you convert that internationally, yes, we're talking about hundreds of thousands and even millions in local currency, all from a coin people still spend every day. Here's what makes 1973 special. It's not about silver. It's not about hype. It's about perfection. Coins from this year were heavily circulated, which means finding one with sharp details, original luster, and no damage is extremely difficult. And rarity created by condition is what drives the price up. Then comes the mint mark factor. Philadelphia coins with no mint mark, Denver coins with a D, and San Francisco proof coins with an S. And those S-mint proof quarters, when untouched and uncleaned, are the ones serious collectors chase hard. And just like before, there's another layer most people miss. Errors. Off-center strikes, die cracks, weak strikes, and doubled elements, these mistakes turn an ordinary 1973 quarter into something collectors fight over. But here's the trap many fall into. People clean these coins thinking they're helping, when in reality they're destroying value. Originality is everything in the collector world. If you ever want to sell a strong 1973 quarter, auctions like Heritage, Stack's Bowers, and even eBay, combined with professional grading, are where real money shows up. And what keeps this coin exciting is the fact that valuable 1973 quarters are still being found today in rolls, old jars, and inherited collections. Which means the hunt isn't over. So when you come across a 1973 Washington quarter dollar, don't judge it by its face value. Judge it by its condition, details, and uniqueness. Because this coin proves something important. Not every valuable coin looks rare, and sometimes the quietest coins are the ones hiding the biggest surprises.